Today on the Grilling King, I have absolutely no idea what to call this. Let's get started. Hey gang, welcome into the Grilling King. I'm Ryan Brown. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the Grilling King. Today we get you ready for the Super Bowl with a fun, easy, family-friendly recipe for a great Super Bowl snack. And you know every great Super Bowl party has some great Super Bowl food. I also know what you're thinking. You're wearing a Miami Dolphins shirt. What could you possibly know about the Super Bowl? It's a perfectly valid question, actually. I don't have an answer. Now I know what else you're thinking. That's a tray of hot dogs sitting in front of you. Yeah, you're very observant, it is. And you're probably also thinking, you're from Alabama, right? Yeah, we're from Alabama. Have you ever had a smoked hot dog? Oh, you haven't. A smoked hot dog is terrific. And we're not just gonna smoke these hot dogs. We're gonna bring them back, put a little brown sugar and barbecue sauce on them after we've seasoned them. And we're going to have the best appetizer you could have. You know those boring old cocktail Smokies that people bring and they just drop in a crock pot with some barbecue sauce? This is that on steroids. You'll be the hero at your Super Bowl party. All right, before we get things started, just a few reminders. If you would be so kind to follow us on all of our social media, it would be greatly appreciated. At Grilling King is where you find us on social media. Any of our social media platforms, we are at Grilling King. And this recipe and all of our recipes and everything about the Grilling King is available online, thegrillingking.com. A friend of mine actually gave me this recipe. He didn't want the Amazon gift card. You could get an Amazon gift card for submitting a recipe that we use here on the Grilling King. Thegrillingking.com is where you do that. And please subscribe to this YouTube channel. We greatly appreciate it. All right, we've got all of that out of the way. Let's get started on this. Okay, so we're ready to prepare the hot dogs. All we've done is basically take them out of the pack, and we're going to just use some basic yellow mustard and just squirt it on the hot dogs. This is simply going to be an adhesive for our rub. How much mustard? Some. All right, and then we're just gonna slush this around to make sure it's got pretty good coverage here, right? All right, just like you would do maybe on a slab of ribs, we've added some of this mustard just so our rub will stay adhered to the meat. I think I used the word slush. That's a really good Southern word that just means move around. All right, I'm using, as you can see, the Gospel All-Purpose Rub from our friends at Meat Church. It's good on absolutely anything. And we're just going to liberally apply this to our uncooked hot dogs. Technically, they're already cooked. We're just going to smoke them. And this is a good time for a word of warning. If you're using something along the lines of Conecuh sausage or a bratwurst, they cook differently than hot dogs. Maybe Google that recipe. Okay, we've got these ready and they're gonna head out of the smoker now. All right, we've got our smoker set, 225, 250. You're only gonna have these on here for an hour. Don't forget these hot dogs are already cooked. We're just getting that smoked flavor and heating them up a little bit before we go add the brown sugar and the barbecue sauce. All right, so let's get these things on the smoker. They'll be on here for about an hour. All right, we've hit the hour mark, so our smoked hot dogs are ready to come off and go in the good stuff. You know, come to think of it, really does sound absolutely ridiculous that I say we're smoking hot dogs. But I promise you this is going to be worth it. Let's take a look at what we got. Oh yeah, these look terrific. All right, we're just gonna take them off, put them in this tray because they're about to go in and get in our good stuff. All right, as you can see here, we have taken the smoked hot dogs off the grill and we're ready just to slice these, and we're gonna put them in this tray and add the barbecue sauce, the brown sugar, and the butter. And we just wanna basically cut them into quarters. That's all. Again, these are bite-sized. We're probably just gonna put some toothpicks in them. One's getting away from me. Two are getting away from me. If you've got a dog, this is how you wanna cut them. He'll thank you for it, or she will. All right, so once we've cut those, we just want to put them in the tray. Now, after we put them in the tray, we are going to add some brown sugar and some butter and some barbecue sauce. That's 4 tablespoons of butter, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and then you're going to want to add barbecue sauce. One of our favorites, the Ernest Hemingway Pillar barbecue sauce, and we're just going to add a generous amount of that. How much barbecue sauce are we adding? How much barbecue sauce do you like? A good generous helping of barbecue sauce. All we're going to do is mix this together, and then we're heading back outside to the smoker. You can go ahead and let the smoker temperature get back up to about 350, 400 degrees. And we'll just place this in for about another half hour. Even though it's only on for about half an hour, you want to still make sure you stir every 5 or 10 minutes. Just make sure you get a good coating on every single bite. All right, after 30 minutes and a few stirs, this is what we've got. They're ready to come off and make a great Super Bowl snack. All right, guys, our food is off the grill. I really don't even know what to call these. They're like the cocktail Smokies and barbecue sauce on steroids, but that's kind of a long name. I know what they are though. They're fantastic and they will be the hit of your Super Bowl party. So we hope it helps you enjoy another great football game as the football season very sadly comes to a close. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Grilling King. You can also get this recipe and all of our recipes at thegrillingking.com, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel here. All right, as you know the custom, when you're eating these, you eat them with toothpicks. And as you can see here at the Grilling King, we spare no expense. We have extra long toothpicks. And I think in France, they're elegant toothpicks. I'm not real sure. But it's time to eat and enjoy Super Bowl Sunday.